Texas is flooding, a true story. Stories from the heart of America. I'm Brian. Today we're sharing a story that's still unfolding as we speak, a tragedy that has shaken the state of Texas and the entire nation to its core. It's July 8th, 2025. Just days ago, in the early morning hours of July 4th, what should have been a celebration of Independence Day became one of the deadliest natural disasters in Texas history. This is the story of Texas flooding, a true story of loss, heroism, and a community forever changed. Picture this: the Texas Hill Country, known for its rolling hills, crystal-clear rivers, and summer camps that have been creating childhood memories for generations. The Guadalupe River winds through Kerr County like a silver ribbon, normally a peaceful waterway where children learn to swim and families create lasting memories. But on July 4th, 2025, that peaceful river became a monster. The National Weather Service had issued flood watches, but no one could have predicted what was about to unfold. Heavy rains began falling in the pre-dawn hours, more than a month's worth of rain in just a few hours. The Guadalupe River, which usually flows gently past summer camps and residential areas, rose more than 20 feet in less than 2 hours. Among the hardest hit was Camp Mystic, a beloved Christian summer camp that has operated for decades along the river. Green-roofed cabins dotted the landscape, nestled among cypress and live oak trees. Hundreds of young girls and teenage counselors were sleeping peacefully when the floodwaters came rushing through. The water moved with terrifying speed and power. It plucked cabins right off their foundations, turned vehicles into toys, and transformed familiar landscapes into scenes of devastation. Within hours, what had been an idyllic summer camp became the center of one of the most heartbreaking rescue operations in Texas history. The stories emerging from that morning are both heartbreaking and heroic. Camp counselors, many of them teenagers themselves, helped evacuate hundreds of campers to safety. First responders worked around the clock, using boats, helicopters, and every resource available to reach those in need. The numbers are staggering and difficult to comprehend. As of today, at least 104 people have been confirmed dead across 6 counties, with 84 of those deaths in Kerr County alone. Among the victims are 27 campers and counselors from Camp Mystic, young lives cut tragically short. But behind every number is a story, a family, a community in mourning. There's Julian Ryan, whose final words to his mother as floodwaters engulfed their trailer home were simply, "I love you." There's 9-year-old Janie Hunt, a cousin of Kansas City Chiefs owner Clark Hunt, who was attending the camp program. Each life lost represents dreams unfulfilled, families shattered, and communities forever changed. In the face of such tragedy, we've also witnessed the best of humanity. Hundreds of first responders worked tirelessly in dangerous conditions. Neighbors helped neighbors. The Texas Department of Public Safety deployed every available resource. Even celebrities like Matthew McConaughey, a Texas native, shared messages of support and solidarity. President Trump signed a major disaster declaration for Kerr County at Governor Greg Abbott's request, ensuring federal resources would be available for recovery efforts. But no amount of federal aid can heal the hearts of those who lost loved ones. What makes this tragedy particularly poignant is the timing. July 4th, Independence Day. A day meant for celebration, fireworks, and family gatherings became a day of loss and mourning. The irony is not lost on anyone. In a nation built on the promise of life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, nature reminded us how fragile those promises can be. Climate scientists tell us that events like this are becoming more common. Climate change is causing even more rain to fall during the heaviest storms. The deadly floods in central Texas were caused by extremely heavy rain, a pattern we're seeing more frequently across the country. As we record this podcast, search and rescue operations are still ongoing. Families are still hoping for miracles. Communities are beginning the long process of rebuilding, not just homes and buildings, but lives and spirits. The Texas Hill Country will recover. Texans are resilient people, but the scars from July 4th, 2025 will remain forever. Camp Mystic, once a place of joy and childhood wonder, will be remembered as the site of unimaginable tragedy. This is what makes this story so important to tell. It's not just about flooding or weather patterns or emergency response. It's about the fragility of life, the strength of communities, and the way tragedy can strike even in the most peaceful places. To the families who lost loved ones, to the survivors who will carry these memories forever, to the first responders who risked their lives to save others, your stories matter. Your pain is seen. Your loss is acknowledged. Texas is flooding, but Texas is also healing. This is a story that's still being written, one day at a time, one family at a time, one act of kindness at a time. Thank you for listening to Stories from the Heart of America. I'm Brian. Until next time, hold your loved ones close and remember that in the face of tragedy, we find our truest strength in each other. If you'd like to help the victims of the Texas flooding, donations can be made through the American Red Cross and other verified relief organizations. Links are available in our show notes. This is based on real events occurring in Texas Hill Country in July 2025. Out of respect for the victims and their families, this script aims to honor their memory while providing factual information about this ongoing tragedy.